Welcome back to the Igloo in Pittsburgh. The 1997 NHL Draft continues with the 21st pick belonging to the Buffalo Sabres. And Bob McKenzie, you talk about a team in transition. At almost every level, the Buffalo Sabres fit the bill. Management, a new general manager, Darcy Regier, maybe a new coach, although Ted Nolan is at their table. He doesn't have a new contract. There's a team that has Pat LaFontaine in the middle, but would appear to be looking for some scoring touch. They're good on D, and they've got great goaltending with Dominik Hasek.
Absolutely, but you know, it's really hard to get by and talk about the draft pick without talking about the coaching situation. Is Ted Nolan going to be back? A lot of people are saying no, that Brian Sutter is the guy who's going to get that job if he wants it. Darcy Regier, the new general manager of the Buffalo Sabres, and Brian Sutter were in each other's wedding parties. They played junior hockey together, so Sutter may well go in, take that job. I'll tell you what, the Buffalo Sabres may be playing with fire. They've got some good young talent coming. Eric Rasmussen's going to be in their lineup next year and really add some oomph and some punch. But I'll tell you what, this guy's the coach of the year. This guy's an outstanding coach. He's got to take some responsibility for the feud.
Thank the great hospitality of the Pittsburgh.
Let's hear their pick first.
Pittsburgh hockey fans. And also that we look forward to hosting the draft in 1998.
The Buffalo Sabres are proud to select from Finland, Tampere, goaltender Mika Noronen.
Mika Noronen, taken by the Buffalo Sabres. Chief Scout Don Luce announces that pick, and Noronen is another unknown.
Well, I'm only laughing a little bit because we just started talking about Ted Nolan and his problems in Buffalo, and some of them perhaps rooted in Dominik Hasek and his relationship with Hasek, and then they take a Finnish goaltender and you go, I wonder. No, I don't think so. Dominik Hasek will be back next year. Ted Nolan may not, but Mika Noronen will be a guy that they put in the farm system for a while, and he's a good one. After the goaltender Roberto Luongo was taken in the top end of the first round, some teams have Jean-Francois Damphousse as the possibility as the second goaltender. Other people like this guy, Noronen. Now, he is destined to become perhaps the best Finnish goaltender ever. That is to perhaps damn him with faint praise, putting him in the role of Kari Taakko or Jarmo Myllys, guys who played in the NHL but didn't play for a long time or make an impact. But Mika Noronen, this guy was excellent at the World Junior Championships, a big rangy netminder, and he is expected to be a good one. A lot of scouts very high on this guy. Jack Bowman on one side, Don Luce on the other side, and the Buffalo Sabres, an organization in some degree of turmoil as Larry Quinn and Darcy Regier try to chart the course with or without Ted Nolan.
You might say the guy on the right, Jack Bowman, looks like Scotty. He does. He's his brother. Let's go downstairs to Paul Romanuk.
Hey, good-looking guy in that Buffalo uniform. The future for the franchise looks bright, and what the hockey world is asking is whether or not the coach of the year is going to be part of that future. You must feel like you're in limbo right now.
You know, very much so. You know, it's just one of those situations right now. We have a new general manager, Darcy Regier, and he's going right through the protocol as far as the interviewing process. So we met 2 or 3 times already, and like I said, it has to be some kind of consensus here next week or so.
Hey, Ted, considering all that went on, I mean, I'll just put it to you simply as I can. Do you want to come back? Do you feel like you're wanted? Do you feel like you're welcome?
Well, you know, that's one thing I say right from the end of the season. I want to come back to Buffalo, and certainly I've raised some relationships there with the players and the community within itself. So obviously that was my #1 priority. But like I said, the longer it goes on, the longer you question yourself whether it's going to work out or not. But the one thing you have to learn in hockey, I guess, have some patience, and so I'll be patient a little bit longer, and I definitely still want to be back. And if it doesn't work out, then hopefully one of these 26 teams will see it.
I think you'll find a home somewhere. By the way, congratulations. Finally, Coach of the Year. Way to go.
Well, thank you.
Darcy, how much concern did you have, first of all, of drafting a European goaltender?
Well, I think there's a couple concerns, first-round goaltenders and a European, but our staff felt very strongly about this young man, so at the end it wasn't a big concern.
Bob McKenzie and others have referred to him as a Sean Burke type of goaltender. Who would you compare him to?
Well, that's what our staff has said, stand-up type, Kirk McLean, Sean certainly, but I think we've got a good goaltender here.
Well, we see Ted Nolan, the Coach of the Year here. What's the situation with him as far as coming back next year?
Well, we're in discussions, ongoing discussions right now, and certainly Ted had an outstanding year, as did the Buffalo Sabre organization. Had some difficulties, some problems. Those are the things that we're working through right now.
Good luck, Darcy.
Thank you.